Centered. Good day, everybody. This is just going to be a little video kind of introducing myself, who I am, what I've done, and because I realized that I'm starting to get a few more subscribers, and if it keeps growing a little bit, then I want to have a video where people can go back and just kind of figure out who I am. So I've got a little small list, literally a small list of just some stuff to talk about. So my real name is Trey. I live in Alabama. I played baseball pretty much my whole life, from the age of about 5 till the age of about 19. I played through junior college, played 2 years in junior college, before I transferred to Auburn University to major in mechanical engineering, which I just graduated a few months ago. I'm 23 years old, so woodworking experience. I really did zero woodworking until I graduated college in August of this year, 2015, if you're watching this some other time. So August 2015, I graduated from Auburn in mechanical engineering with my bachelor's, and I wanted to build a table for my girlfriend for our 1-year anniversary. And so that was my first woodworking project. I didn't make a video. I may make a little video later on sometime about it. It was just made out of pine. It was some good pine from one of my granddad's shops. It came out pretty cool, but I kind of caught the bug, I guess, and just ran wild with it. So I only have as much experience as that is from August to now December. So less than half a year's experience. Got a dog too. I'm sure y'all have seen the dog in some other videos, but so that's literally all the experience I have. I have no formal training. I have no anything like that. The only way that I learn stuff is, first of all, by just doing it. That's how I've learned a bunch of things. I learned a lot better by hands-on. But I also watch a lot of YouTube videos of woodworkers and makers and random other stuff. People that are good cinematographers, I guess, make cool videos. I just like to be inspired as much as I can in whatever it is. It makes it easier for me to make stuff if I can constantly have new ideas and new things that I want to do. Okay, next I guess I'll talk about the tools that I have. The bandsaw that y'all have seen is right over here. Got that from my mom's dad after he died. It's not a great one, but it works, and that's all that I need. Disc sander got from my great aunt, whose husband passed away about 10 years ago, and it was just sitting in her garage, and she asked us if me and my dad wanted it, and of course we said yes. So that's where that came from. Chisels are right up here. I don't think you can see them, but chisels I got from her as well. A bunch of the stuff we got was from her, actually. Drill press from Harbor Freight. Let's see, saws. You see me use these Japanese style pull saws in a lot of my videos. They're just the Irwin ones from Lowe's or Home Depot, whatever. See, got my little trim router, the DeWalt WP611, I think is what it is. The random orbit sander that my dad got on like clearance from Lowe's or something, little 5-inch. And let's see, wood lathe, Grizzly wood lathe. My dad got I don't use it very much. I'm not much of a turner. Maybe I'll get into it, who knows. X-Carve, of course you've seen the X-Carve. What else we got here? We got a little router shaper table that we don't really use. And as far as the shop goes, this is like a 15-foot by 18-foot shop. It's really tiny. Somehow we managed to pack everything in here. And lastly, the table saw. We just got a new table saw yesterday. The Grizzly G0771, which I read directly off of it because I wouldn't know that otherwise. It's kind of like their base model, I guess. 2 horsepower, 10-inch hybrid saw. But it's been a pleasure to work with in the one day that we've had it. Nice cast tabletop. You saw my other saw in the other videos. It was not the best, but it was enough to get me started. And I think the point of all this is just you don't have to have a $2,000 table saw and a $1,500 band saw and all this kind of stuff. Super nice tools. You just have to have something to get started and learn the basics and practice and practice and practice and make stuff. And then as you get better, then you can upgrade things. The reason we had to get a new saw actually is because our other one just died. It just wouldn't turn on anymore. So just make stuff. Just make things. You don't have to have the best tools. Like the first table that I did that I told y'all about was with these old Stanley chisels that are not the best, but you can sharpen them up, get a nice edge. I had a 1/2 inch and a 1 inch, and that was it. 2 chisels. And I made a pretty good table out of pine. Mortise and tenon joinery. Yeah, it turned out really good. So just be curious, be inspired. And lastly, I guess I'll talk about my equipment, what I'm shooting this with. I got a Nikon D750. It's like it's definitely not the top. The D4 I think is Nikon's top of the line. But the D750 is a full frame camera. It was a graduation present whenever I graduated from college. I've been into photography for a while, since maybe sophomore year of high school. I really started getting into photography, and I wanted to get into shooting videos, not like these kind of videos, but actual like kind of movie type videos. And the camera that I had before this was a Canon Rebel XSI. It was a really old camera, and it wouldn't shoot video. And so I had like a little, it wasn't a GoPro, it's called a drift style action camera that I would use for some stuff. And now I have a nice camera. The lens on there is the one that comes with the kit. I think it's a 24-120 fixed f4 lens. If you know anything about cameras, it's a really good lens for a kit lens. I plan on upgrading, getting a couple more lenses. I'd like to get a fixed 50mm, and then like a super zoom lens for doing nature type photos and stuff like that. But I think that's about it. So that's a little bit about me. More videos to come. I'm about to start building another clock. I built 2 clocks already, so I've got another clock video coming. What else? I've got possibly a cutting board video coming. I'm making this one right here. I didn't shoot a video on this because honestly I just didn't feel like it. It was a real pain to do all these little triangles because I had to cut all these out individually and then figure out a way to glue them together. So I will not be doing this again. The next design that I have drawn up is just a lot more simple. It's no triangles, it's all just different size rectangles. So watch out for that. More coming. Like I said, I've been kind of out of commission for a little bit because the table saw stopped working, so we had to wait for this one to come in. But I got some more wood, got some beautiful ambrosia maple, I got some black walnut and some cherry and some rock maple. So lots more coming. Stay tuned. Promise I'll keep making videos. Promise I'll keep getting better, making better videos. So thank you to all the new subscribers, and I look forward to continuing my woodworking journey with all of you watching. So thanks.